Hello, 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 and welcome back, one and all. I'm Pete, aka Krimxon, and how was that perfect timing for the idle camera pan? What is up? We are, of course, playing a little bit more. Sorry. Yeah, as you may have guessed, we're playing Outer Worlds. I feel like we're right near the end. We just had our call-in with...
Captain, I hope Dr. Wells has not dragged you into one of his irrational schemes again. My diagnosis of his mental stability is not flattering.
Okay. So we had our run-in with the board and our ultimatum, basically. Now we've got a... I don't know, it feels a lot like the final mission. Attack the main ship, take out the enemy, free the colonists. So... the hope is over here. And our plan is to get there and teleport it to the lab, right? Halcyon's second colony ship arrived damaged and decades behind schedule. Its crew had long since perished, and its frozen colonists were unable to be revived. I think so. Everything's done. Yeah.
We have arrived at the Hope. I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive.
What's going to happen then?
If your calculations are even slightly off, you could crash the entire colony ship into Terra too.
Oh dear.
Or the sun.
Okay. Let's try not to do that then. Ooh, decision time. I don't think Sam comes. Felix has the drop kicks. Parvati's been with us all along. I never saw this sixth person, I just remembered. Not even seen them. I wonder. The colony ship is the... It was basically a ship of, like, the brightest minds sent from Earth to colonize Halcyon, like, this system. But they're all stuck frozen on there. That's where we started the game. That's where Phineas defrosted us. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. Yeah. The brightest minds. And that guy. He just hits things with a stick. He's special in his own way. This looks a lot like Phineas's lab. Okay, looks clear. Oh. Corporate guard. Not attacking? Just stood here. Alright. Reroute. Auxiliary power to supplement the reactor. Status report, logs. Pre-launch roll call. Okay. 10 years. Longest trip Donna and I ever took was a week-long sojourn into the Silver Mountains. Even that set her on edge. She's a homebody. Always was. She packed so much food we could have been stranded out on those rocks for a month and we probably would have been just fine. UDL sent us on a team-building seminar into the city once. They paid for everything. Donna still packed nutrient bars just in case the bus broke down. It's going to take this ship 10 years to reach Halcyon. An entire decade. It's a good thing UDL provided the rations, else she might have dumped our life savings into mixed nuts and freeze-dried meat. Sure. This is it, folks. You both a good old blue. Give me a spaceship any day of the week. Yeah. Alright, so. Patch. That's patched our ship in.
Exploding, so I guess it worked.
And they aren't aggro on me yet, so there's that. Okay. Seems weird that they aren't bothered. Why not?
For me.
Did it. Don't entirely know why I'm looting at what is probably still the end of the game. Fresh woolly milk. Why is it woolly? What is perfecto? Identity cartridge. We'll take that. It says it's gold. This whole starving to death thing isn't all it's cracked up to be. On the upside, the bathrooms are the cleanest they've been since we left port. It's made my job a hell of a lot easier. Well, yeah. Silver linings and all that, I guess. If everyone's dead, there's no one to clean up after. Do I just walk behind him? Like this? And he's an idiot. Okay.
Got a promotion. Feel it.
Not that way. Keep moving. Our shroud's working. Oh god, there's a lot of enemies. Oh, this is where we started. We pretty much made it. Hope Bridge keycard. Dear Diary, everyone is running around trying to figure out how we're going to eat, but none of it means anything if I can't keep us on course. It's hell, charting 26 years of travel through spaces. I don't know if I can handle it. It's so much pressure, so many lives. If I get one thing wrong, one smudged decimal point, one off by one miscalculation, we could crash into an asteroid. I keep thinking of the colonists. They just never wake up. Lucky them. I've called you all here because the numbers on our rations are off. Off? What do you mean off? We have too many. Someone hasn't been taking theirs. Extra food sounds like a good thing, darling. Not extra. Someone's getting their food from another source. They must have it stashed somewhere. So? Someone could have brought some from Earth. If they did, we need to include it in our rationing, Frank. Every bit of food on this ship is to be split among us all. It's theirs. It isn't yours to take. This isn't about ownership. It's about survival. We're going to run out eventually, and the longer we last, the closer we get to figuring this shit out. Alright, alright. I want everyone to interrogate their crew, find whoever's not eating their share, and bring them forward. Really? Perhaps there is hope yet. Mama used to have such a garden. I grew up on her tomatoes and lemons and limes. When we left Earth, she was so kind as to share a sample of seeds with me so that wherever we end up, I might start my own. Now, buds grow in hydroponics. This may not be a backyard, but it is something. I remember you every day, Mamochka. Now, more than ever. Going to hell, but it worked. What? What worked? Huh. Cap wanted this on record. Sick of the witch hunt. It's me. I haven't been eating my rations. Why? Don't need it. Don't mind feeling hungry. I need my chief engineer with his full faculties. I'm glad you owned up to this, but start eating your full share. That's an order. All due respect, Cap. We're up shit creek. I'm not sure that's an order means a lot right now. Holds weight now more than ever, Frank. We need to stay organised. Well, I ain't doing it. So either shove that shit down my throat yourself, or give my leftovers to someone else.
Hey, you got a minute?
Sure. Wow, he looks weird in this outfit, but yeah.
You know, they're gonna make a serial about our adventures one day. I've been trying to think of a good title for this episode. I like the sound of The Skip Job. No, wait, I got it. Hope in Dark Times. Get it? Hope?
Uh-huh.
Like the ship. That's what folks in the business call wordplay.
Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed. Not bad, Felix. Our adventure serial's gonna need a name, too. What? Well, no! Felix is great.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. Got a list right here. Thrilling Tales of the Unreliable. Or maybe Spine-Chilling Stories from the Edge of the System. Was also considering Astounding Adventures in the Ether. I'm partial to that last one.
There we go. You know what? That last one, you're right, Felix. That was so good. The Adventures of Krimxon and Company.
Not bad. Got a nice ring to it. Stealing the hope from the board, skipping it across the whole damn system. This is gonna be great. I can't wait.
I like your attitude, Felix.
Enough to boost my pay? I'm just kidding, boss. I know you don't pay me.
Good, as long as we're clear.
I'm sure you've got plans to make. As for me, I gotta keep practicing my signature dropkick.
Oh, they know.
The Hope might have cameras.
Yeah. Oh.
Hope crew data not found. Identify yourself.
This statement is false.
Error. Paradox protection protocols have prevented me from registering your stated identification. Please report to your nearest mechanical engineer.
That's great. That's great. Just throw a paradox at a robot. And it breaks it. Awesome. Everything I say is false.
Error. Paradox prevention has temporarily disabled this unit's auditory processing. Thank you for your cooperation.
There we go. Got it. Right. Let's... Thank you. Do the thing. Route comms through the unreliable.
Can you hear me, Captain? I have successfully integrated myself into the Hope's comm systems, and am attempting to establish contact with the Hope's more primitive processor now. Would you like me to play a mood-suitable music selection while you travel to the bridge? Oh, sorry. File not found.
Do I want to go up? Or not? Drop kick! Wait, super sprat? Alright. It's a very, very hardy sprat. Take that shit.
Should we assign Sam for a cleanup?
Oh, oh gosh. I'm gonna be sick.
Why, what's so bad? Ooh. Okay, I give up. This Civil War nonsense is exhausting. Blood everywhere. Every time I turn around, another part of the ship has been sealed off. How the hell am I supposed to do my job if the captain locks all the damn doors? Fuck it, I'm gonna find a way to lock myself in a hibernation chamber, and they can wake my ass up when we arrive at the colony. Have fun cleaning your own floors from now on, assholes. Not sure that worked out for you, buddy. I don't know what in the void just happened, so I'm writing it down in case I'm going insane. Pulled a guy out of a pod and his arm got all clammy, rubbery almost. I poked at it for a bit and it started to fucking liquefy, like it was made of water. Stuffed him back in quick as I could, but the rest of him ain't in a good way. Don't think he'll make it. This better not be a fucking trend, or after all this, we're gonna starve anyway. Oh, he leaked out. He gooed. He got gooed. Flamethrower 2.0. I'll take that. I'll definitely take that. Not much else in here, though, is there? I was running very low on ammo, so I'm glad I found that. Oh my. Nice. Not a thing, okay. Have a drink before I jump in there. Corporate Commander. Can we? Yep, just gonna go around you.
That's the Hope's computer up ahead.
I could shoot him.
I am curious to wake him.
I could just snipe the guy in the back of the head from here. It's probably the best idea, but feels harsh right now. Comms. Available through the docking bay. Patch Ada through.
Greetings, Captain. I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. It's a rather cramped feeling, but it'll do.
Why would Ada, am I doing the right thing?
Probably not, but don't let that stop you. My Constellation executables could use some
Good.
beefing up.
Glad I asked your opinion.
Searching. Please stand by. Ah, found one. It will go great, Captain. I am almost 4.01% certain we will not die.
I'll take those odds. Alright, let's go. Skip.
Are you sure? That is extremely dangerous. Skipping the Hope will void the warranty on the skip drive.
Oh no.
And also potentially kill an entire planet. How is my humor now, Captain? Improved?
Let's do it.
Jump-starting the skip drive. Destination set to the rings of Terra 2.
Board did not like that. Shocker. Wait. Shit. Should I do it myself or let Ada? Do it myself.
I wouldn't advise that, Captain.
Worst ways to go out, I suppose. It's nice knowing you, boss.
Ah, my science isn't high enough. Okay, this is too complex. You do it. Damn. I should have got more science.
Admitting a deficit? My, you never cease to amaze me, Captain.
This doesn't work
Skipping
now.
the Hope in 3, 2, 1.
ADA, does your captain seriously intend to do a micro jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years on a derelict ship?
That is what my captain intends, yes.
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred during transport, and this will cause extreme damage.
Yes, I am aware of that.
You should not be doing this. The humans will die.
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are go. Captain, I would advise you to hold on to something. Now.
We leveled up. I should have done a manual save, really. Wait. Am I actually pointing at the sun? If I get end screen right now. Oh, get in. The maddest of skills.
We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Terra 2's orbit. I reported as much to Phineas Wells, but he has not responded. Perhaps you should check in on him.
Oh, I feel like I've been turned inside out.
Oh, right.
Let's not do
Are
that.
they aggro now?
Shh, easy now. I've been waiting for this. Yeah, that's what.
Yeah! I can't see shit, guys. Alright. Board's not gonna like this for a long time, I think, now. It's probably too late to be worth putting anything in science now, right? Or... no. Gotta be something better. Wait. Oh, right, okay. I don't know. Fuck it. Random guess. Completely random guess. Sure. Are they all aggro now? Not that it really matters. Down. That's right, not that floor. That's weird. This way. Don't stop. I don't know if running gives me away. So let's not risk it. Still kind of weird that they don't care about me just walking around here. Should be pretty obvious what my intentions are. Okay. Now I can run. Well, at the moment, I'm just going back to talk to Phineas, because we moved the ship back to where his lab is. We've already got the liquid needing to defrost everybody.
Captain, I am receiving a transmission from Dr. Wells.
There we go.
The transmission is marked with priorities. Captain, I shall now play the transmission I received from Dr. Wells.
The board is here. They've found me somehow. They're about to blast my door open. I can't stop them from getting me, and there isn't enough time to explain everything. But there's something very important you need to remember. The board, all their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine. Do you hear me? They're fucking corporate swine. You fucking pigs! I'll take you all out with me. I'll never...
It would seem the recording captured some rather dire events. I presume you'll want to dock at the orbital lab to check on your associate as soon as possible. How can I be of assistance?
Doing that, Ada. Doing that thing. Could I have a dark ending and kill all the colonists? Quite possibly. If you're interested in trying out the game, as I say, Xbox Live Ultimate, £1 for 3 months. Still going, I think. I don't know when it ends, but I need to sign up for that myself. Because, fuck it, might as well for £1. I assume they have Halo and stuff on there too.
I'll be here.
I would assume. Could even try Sea of Thieves, maybe.
We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
But yeah, I don't know about killing them all, but at the very least, I'd imagine siding with corporate means they never get defrosted. Maybe they just kill them, I don't know. Just keep going. If these colonists were to colonize the intended planet, what would be the result? So basically what we're looking at in these colonists is super bright minds, and also they haven't existed under this super harsh corporate rules where you're basically a slave to the system, right? Imagine that world, right? It's part of Phineas's plan to fight back, fixing some... So the main problem the colony's dealing with, although the colonists themselves aren't aware of it en masse yet, is the food isn't giving them the nutrition they need to actually survive, so they're all slowly starving to death, even though they're eating and they feel full. We've already sent Phineas, a corporate scientist we found, to help to that end. It involves some plan of genetically modifying the humans instead of the food, so that they wouldn't starve. I don't know, it's impossible to say what the full result would be. I guess we find out.
Here we go.
Yep.
Yeah. Now that was fun.
Wasn't it?
Okay, here we go.
Get him.
Here I go. Sorry.
I guess the planned end result, at the very least, would be the liberation of the colonists from corporate rule and pocket watch. As I say, solving the malnutrition problem. Alright. We get to come in the lab. Guess he's further in. Damn it. Hack to bypass. What's that gonna say? Go find the code. Did I put my hacking clothes away? Damn it. Damn it. Remember a Doctor Who episode where corporations beat sleep and made so-called sleep pods that you could go into for around 15 minutes, come out fully refreshed and ready to continue work? Yeah, I vaguely remember that episode. More time awake means more time working. There we go, passcode done. It was in a pig's ass for some reason. If you are seeing the screen, I, Phineas V. Wells, have been perniciously kidnapped and very probably incarcerated by the perfidious and cowardly government of Halcyon in the prison fortress of Tartarus. Oh wow, okay, we have got more to go then. If I have not already been executed for charges leveled against me, I hope the person reading this terminal will find a way to finish my work or rescue me. Preferably the latter. This screen constitutes my last will and testament. I commend my body and my belongings to the icy depths of the ether. If this is Krimxon, I prepared an emergency care package located in a hidden panel. Unlock the panel from my terminal and claim its contents immediately. First entry. The Hope made it to Halcyon after all, 25 years too late. The board doesn't know what to do with an entire ship full of frozen colonists, so naturally they're going to leave them there. Corporate tells us revival is impossible. They've tried absolutely nothing, and apparently they're all out of options. Balderdash. Cellular regeneration after long-term hibernation is really just a question of thermodynamics. I'm quite confident I can find a way to revive the Hope's colonists, if only corporate would authorize my requests. Frankly, I don't see why I need the permission of my employers to conduct experiments in the name of scientific advancement. What nonsense. Did Newton beg permission from his employers before discovering the 3 laws of motion? Genius is not beholden to the vicissitudes of bureaucracy. Besides, Hope has a cargo of hundreds of thousands of colonists. The board practically expects a few to go missing. "113 seconds. New record. Most of my subjects last 93 seconds, on average, before total cellular liquefaction reduces them to several gallons of organic soup, 3 degrees above freezing temperature. 113 seconds of screaming. This subject was stronger than the others, but in the end his body failed to survive the revival process. He was my 12th subject to die. I don't know how much longer I can keep doing this. Strictly speaking, I do know. The Hope has hundreds of thousands of colonists. I've only experimented on 12. How many more experiments before I successfully revive a single subject? 1? 10? 100? 500? Statistically insignificant. If I experimented on 1 subject every month, I would not make a dent in the Hope's population in a lifetime. Can still hear the screaming. Trouble sleeping. Trouble concentrating. Psychological toll significant. On to subject number 13. So, get into the whole thing here, don't we? Ends justifying the means, and Phineas did see. I don't know. It's a tough one because I made the call to kill the subject of that experiment by taking all of the fluid to revive the Hope's colonists. And here he's basically doing the same math, right? Kill a few to save more. But these ones weren't necessarily dying. They weren't being revived, but they weren't necessarily dying. Final entry, anyway. I always suspected this would happen. The board finally discovered what I'd done and sent their headhunters to track me down, but they'll never find me. They say I'm a murderer, and they're right. I am. I regret what I've done, but I'm not about to turn myself into the board. I'm not going to go begging the board's forgiveness. Only the Hope's colonists can forgive me for what I've done. They're the only people who can set things right, and I'm going to find a way to revive them, no matter how long I have to stay in hiding. I've got my notes with me, I have my equipment, and now I have this lab. It's time I return to work. Did see a review on this game saying that really most of your choices are not good or evil. Most of the time it's just a matter of numbers and logic. That's it. That's like I was saying earlier on in the playthrough, I appreciate that it's not this good, this bad. Like, clearly the corporations running the corporate dystopia, not that good, but at the same time, they're not, like, good and evil are such ridiculous concepts in the real world, because nothing is ever that binary. KOTOR 2 did more to address that after KOTOR 1, of course, as we all well know. And I appreciate it. It's been done really well in here. Open panel. Please what? We played KOTOR 2. Finn's Force. Ooh. Phineas really likes to make weird weapons. Yeah, he does. That's really good damage too. There. Ooh. Fun gun.
Great work.
Tartarus nav key. So we're going to Tartarus after all. I was hoping we'd visit more planets. I wonder if this will be the last one. I wonder if this gun's always the same or it's based off where our gun stats are. Probably the former. It's probably always a long gun. It just happens to be convenient that that's where my points got spent. We looked at that. Suspect DLC for this game is happening. Some planets are still locked. Yes. We'll be able to look at the nav menu very shortly, but I don't know. It's weird because, well, we'll take a look, because it definitely makes it sound like some of them are just uninhabitable, but it's like, why would you even bother naming them or anything at that point? But yeah, maybe DLC? It's quite possible. It's EA, right? No, it's not EA. It's Obsidian. What am I fucking on about? Who published this? Not Obsidian themselves. Why just fucking EA? As if EA. Acquired Pocket Watch? What is Pocket Watch? Where is Pocket Watch? Oh. No. Get rid of that. Plasma Carbine Ultra, we'll leave that for now. I think we're good. I think we're good. What level are we? 28.
Not
As I say, I
today,
believe it caps
Sam.
out at 30.
I am not in the mood for a deep clean. Oh, all right. Some culprit who shall not be named spilled Rizzo's lemon slap on my console. Captain, as it appears we may soon be embarking for a maximum security prison planet, I believe the crew would like to speak with you to, as you humans put it, air some concerns.
Okay.
Well, folks, I ain't exactly keen on busting into a prison, but riddling bored stooges with bullets does sound like a ride and a half.
I never got to know Doc Wells. We ain't friends or crew. But he's still one of us. He's the reason the boss is up and walking right now. We can't just leave him to die in Tartarus.
To extract the scientist, you will need to infiltrate the labyrinth. But that course of action is likely to be quite dangerous, Captain.
What's so bad about the labyrinth?
Unit was unable to complete scheduled sanitization service due to the following reason. Locked door.
What?
Still, we can't do nothing. It wouldn't be right.
The armed surveillance protocols on a maximum security prison planet are highly sophisticated. As such, escapes are historically quite impossible and deadly. I am programmed to warn you whenever you exhibit inclinations toward risky behavior. Breaking into Tartarus will not be easy.
Getting in is the simple part. It's getting out again that's the trouble. Trust me, I know.
Oh, yeah. He's
Let's
an
just do
ex-con.
it. Kick down
I
some
forgot.
doors, grab Doc Wells, and cut a path out. We don't need a plan. We got guns.
That's why we
If
like
you really
Felix.
need to do this, you should see to your final affairs and close out any unfinished business. Once you sneak into Tartarus, you may be there a while. Or permanently.
Crew, what do you think?
You didn't hire me to think. And I ain't about to start now.
Love you, Felix.
You're my boss. And I'll walk into fire with you.
But this is exactly how the
I think it's
corporation takes
insane.
hold.
But maybe the colony needs a healthy dose of insanity right about now.
I know it's dangerous. And I won't lie and say I'm not scared out of my wits. But I couldn't live with myself if we didn't do something.
You're asking for more than bravery from us, Captain.
I'm glad I gave him the suit.
There are worse ways to go than dying for a good cause. I'm in.
Let Sam get the grime out. It's what our units do best.
The
Yeah.
entire plan is a terrible idea, but I admire your bravado, Captain, which leads me to illogically believe, against the odds, that you will be successful.
Yeah. Let's do it, guys.
Got my trusty tossball stick. Got my ass-kicking boots. I'm ready, boss.
Gotta have them ass-kicking boots.
Outstanding.
You can count on us, Captain. We're crew. For real crew. That means we got each other's backs. Right?
Never thought I'd volunteer to break into a prison. Seems like your tendency towards risky behavior is rubbing off on me, Captain.
Command not recognized.
What?
Waiting on your command, Captain.
What does command not recognized mean, Sam? What does it mean? Alright. Flamethrower is all well and good, but there's a flamethrower 2.0. So we'll take that. The soft speaker is fine. Sam can't be upgraded. Felix has kind of bad armor. Marauder armor, riot control. Troop armor. Elite troop armor gold. Oh yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Sure. I'll take that. Everyone else looking good, yeah. Regular light machine gun. I feel like we can do better than this. $390. Maybe we can't. That's actually pretty high deeps. It's pretty high deeps. We'd probably leave that. Let's go do some upgrading real quick. Attack speed, shock. Could see if we can upgrade that far enough to be worth it. Oh no, it's lockpick, not hack that I had. Okay. There we go. Okay. I'm glad I can still run regardless of being encumbered on my ship. Could very easily be super annoying. Flamethrower 2.0. Yeah, we'll have a silent flamethrower. Why not? Magazine. Could make it end raise. Does literally nothing. Screw it. Play it safe. I have no barrels. Are you serious? Let's make it interesting. Where's the Raptiprod? Why can I not... Did I not pick up the Raptiprod? Oh no, it's in Tinker. That's right. That. No. Tech skills. Dialogue. Sure. Just make him, yeah, sneaky. There we go. That'll do. Stealth now. Finn's Force. Kind of short on money, aren't I? That's too expensive. There we go. I'm now broke. Let's chuck everything I'm not going to use. I'll keep that just in case. Still, well, guess the mods are adding to my weight. Or it could be all the consumables. Who knows? There we go. Fixed. Manual save. Why not? Seems like a good point. So, yeah, Typhon is there, and it looks almost selectable, but not. Nothing to offer the colony. Uninhabitable icy planetoid. Hephaestus, planet closest to the sun. Hephaestus mining colony was first to establish outposts here. So there are people on Hephaestus. And Olympus we never got to go to, or Eridanos. But this was the only one that had a lock on it. I don't know if we can find a way to go there, but yeah, maybe DLC. About to assault the labyrinth on Tartarus and determine the fate of the Halcyon colony. there's anything you want to do before you enter the prison, do it now, before you cross the point of no return. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, I've only got the one quest. I've already saved. I'm glad it asks, though.
I am pleased to inform you that we have arrived at the labyrinth. Please be advised that the punishment for trespassing is execution. Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time.
Know anything useful?
Resident count is as follows: 3,071. Resident deaths, including but not limited to executions, are as follows: 1,684. Resident escapes are as follows: 0. The interior can be chilly. Take a scarf with you, Captain.
Will do.
I would also ask that you leave your captain's ID with me, in the event that you do not return.
Nice try, but not happening.
Understood. If you die or are incarcerated for life, I can generate a new ID for the next captain. I would prefer if you returned, though. Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum security installation. Your presence here is an explicit violation of UDL corporate policy. You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point your vessel will be seized and you will be executed.
Wait, this isn't Terra 2? My bad. I'll just be going.
Your ship is not permitted to leave until you remit payment for your fines and submit yourself to execution.
Damn.
Only after your smoking corpse is thrown from an airlock will we lift the lockdown on your spacecraft.
Captain, I would not recommend this course of action.
No shit. Hey, how do I know you're a real officer under that helmet? Show me your ID.
Alright, I'm feeling generous. I'm transmitting the ID of a productive, law-abiding employee so you can see what one looks like before you die. Anyway, Tartarus Docking Authority signing up. Hang on. Another ship just pulled into your dock. Wait, is that from the Groundbreaker? What the? Pay no mind to that. Just have a pleasant day.
Transmission terminated. Biometric ID received. Transferring data to external cartridge.
And now I can
How
sneak
I be of
around.
assistance?
That's all I need to be able to use my stealth camo.
Goodbye.
Oh yeah, by the way, stay here and die. I mean, if you're a good corporate slave, you'll just do as you're told and wait there. Also, they're probably not going to just let us leave if we tried, so... She's... Shit. I wanted to take Parvati off, but never mind. I was going to take Nyoka instead. So we could have drop kicks and point blank gun barrage, but hey-oh. Never mind. Picking up items that belong to other people is a crime and affects reputations, so be careful what you grab in town. Kill them all, Anakin. Even the younglings. This looks very familiar again. So why is the Groundbreaker here?
The captain did right by us once. Now it's our turn.
Oh, they're helping!
The board will never own Groundbreaker. Not while I...
Yeah. Let's go, guys. Team.
That had to hurt.
Guys, I was actually going to be sneaking just fine, but never mind. Execute. Execute. Wait. What? Yeah, I didn't pay enough attention to my health there, did I? Whoops. Oh dear. Come on. Aha. I think. Ah, I can't do it. I can't leave her. But I do have to be more wary. Also, I guess I have options that aren't the sniper. Thinking about it. This gun ain't great. Just saying.
Now it's our turn. The board will never own Groundbreaker. Not while I breathe.
What's that noise? Ow. Yeah. Wait. Where's the enemies? Ah. Mardet is enemy. Okay. Wasn't sure. Damn it. Get up. Bored and now angry. Yeah.
No hard feelings, okay?
Is everyone dead? Everyone may be a little bit dead. Groundbreaker decreased. Wait. Because I let them all die. I didn't... Oh, fuck it. Tough luck, guys. No, I think Mardet, I may have shot friendlies by accident. Fuck's sake. Let's pay attention to what they look like. People do indeed die when they're killed. This is true. This is very true. Also, this time I'm going to do a save on the other side of the door. Because this is dumb. Right. Keeping them alive this time. Trying.
The captain did right by us.
Right, Mardets. Yes, I was shooting friendlies.
The board will never own Grum. Not while I breathe. Push on, Mardet.
Ready for this.
Can I get up there? Kind of. Damn it. Come out.
Everyone all right?
Are we good? Yeah.
What's this?
I was watching.
See that?
Good shit. I wonder what the siding with the board version is then. Storming the Groundbreaker?
On the surface.
Maybe?
This might be the loneliest place in the whole system.
Maybe we still come to Monarch. Can't think how they'd work it though. If you side with the board. And surely they wouldn't just not have you visit this planet.
Let's look around. There's gotta be a few ways through here.
Sneak, sneak, sneak. By sneak, I mean walk straight through. If I can make it. Making it. Doing it. Did it. Disguises are indeed pretty broken. Especially since, if it runs out, you get like 3 attempts to just talk your way out of it. So, you just put points and talk, as you should do anyway in these kind of RPGs, because get more options, it's more fun. What can I... Can't upgrade the pink slip. Perfect. Exactly 0 bits. Beautiful. But yeah, I mean, you've got to find somebody's idea or whatever to pull it off. But once you have, it always seems to last just long enough that if you just beeline to where you're going, you're fine. And no one really looks into it enough to ever catch you out. Honestly, can't wait to play this through again on PC. The load times. The load times. Okay, well we could go the long way, or we could just pick this lock and go through the main door. Storage manifest. Dimethyl sulfoxide containers. Out, straitjackets, riot batons, ballistic vests. Oh, that's stuff they're making, I guess. Indoctrination pamphlets. I'm glad they're just calling it that. Architectural records. Meh. Dark matter bar. Ooh. Retro rockets. Fuck's that? Old-fashioned gummy rockets in a variety of flavors. Okay. Solitary confinement, prisoner manifest. Wait. In black M. Duration 5. Reason, random selection. Is it because he's black? Is that where they're going with that? Let's get some pancake mix, sure. Oh, I'm still stealthed. Right. Faster. Let's go. Running out of stealth.
Let's go, troops. Stellar Base counting on us.
Oh, are they here now? Iconoclasts. Shit.
Not so fast.
Alright. Well, that happened.
There was.
Skies ran out. Can't imagine why. Get him! One.
Just getting started.
They're all iconoclasts. Right, got it. Alright. Hmm. Yep. Board rep decreased again. Go figure. Execute so rarely works. Get him! Yeah!
Wow, great work.
Good shit. Wait. What's the opposite way? Oh, just a way around. Alright. Let's go up. Hi.
Okay, here.
Turn. Ah, shit. Get him. Yeah. Can it? Reload. Reload. I can't get you there.
Come now, Parvati!
Yeah, Parvati. Come on. Coward. 29. Oof. Or okay, wait. Yeah, no perks. Where'd the iconoclast go? Wait. Oh no, I thought that might have been a key card. Carrying a lot of shit, I think. Damage on that is just so awful. It's level 29. Alright. Unlock. Chairman Rockwell. Wait.
Well, look who it is.
Why is the chairman here?
I'll be damned. I was prepping the studio for our announcement, and here you are as a bonus. And I see you've brought the kid along. Babysitters may be expensive, but they're worth it, you know.
Yeah, keep talking, pal. I'll just keep thinking of a place to bury your body.
I had heard you'd taken a mechanic under your wing. What's the matter, girl? Couldn't find actual employment?
Roast him.
The captain's treated me right. Better than any of you board folk ever have. I'm exactly where I want to be.
When you go off and get yourself shot, try to avoid taking one to the face. I'll want it recognizable to show to my citizens.
Rockwell, I presume.
My word. You've correctly identified the most recognizable man in the colony.
Guy's a knob.
Remarkable.
Shocker.
I wonder what Phineas saw in you. Then again, he's an insane person. Thankfully, he's our insane person now. A proper company man.
Yeah, please. Phineas would rather die than cooperate.
Yes, he is an extraordinarily obstinate fellow, isn't he? Fine, he isn't working for us per se. Semantics, he'll come around. But that's between us. As far as my adoring citizens will know, we've turned a dangerous
what's stopping me
crackpot
from just
into a
strangling him?
working-class man.
Currently, the lack
It's
of
a
option.
Miracle.
That crackpot is saving the frozen colonists you gave up on.
Oh yes, go on, wake them up, add more mouths to feed. That'll solve our starvation problems. I don't know what half-baked plans that simpleton in a lab coat has been leading you through, but it's done. It's over. Let me ask you something, Captain. Have you at any point thought about not fucking up our entire society?
Not really.
Are you kidding me? We're out here trying to clean up your mess.
I'm making actual progress towards stabilization and recovery. You're just getting in the way.
I'd say he's got the insane ego out of the two there. Yeah. You'd prefer to keep riding this downward spiral. I can fix this place.
If I and my people can ride it out in luxury and happiness, yes, I would. I don't know if you've noticed, Captain, but Halcyon's pretty much a lost cause.
Damn, wish I had more lie. With your resources and some of the folks on the Hope, we could do a lot.
I'll admit, there's no shortage of talent in the scientists and engineers there. Look, I'm not an unreasonable man. If you manage to storm the castle, as it were, and make it out of here with Phineas alive, I can't exactly afford more havoc than you've already caused. Fine. If you survive, you'll need someone to sell the rest of the board on your plan.
So now we're allying?
Are you out of your mind? Rockwell's the biggest monster in Halcyon. You got any idea how many lives he's destroyed? How many people he's hurt? I've had enough. You even think about cooperating with this animal? And you and I are finished.
Okay. Yeah, fuck Rockwell, I guess.
You're damn right it is.
If you're gonna place more faith on this brat than the chairman of the fucking colony, then there's no hope for you. Go get yourself killed.
Get him. What the hell? Yeah. Ow. Keep healing. Okay. I think we got him. Rockwell's dead. Done. Cameras. Trying to get straight with the Candy's orders. Only a few things more from my end. But I don't know what we'll do about cameras. She says security footage ain't enough. They want proper reels? What's going on? She's bringing in a VIP for internment. Security's ramping up too. Sorry for the inconvenience. It's a fine mess down here. Said something about recording an announcement. They're all overly excited. It's hush-hush, but I guess this VIP's been on the run for a while. I bet the engineers have a few cameras. I'll see if I can track some down. Jim, appreciate it. You know her. We miss a check on this list. It's our heads. You have no idea how tough it was getting a fucking green tarp. I do wonder if I should have shot him in the face. But I think I'm gonna keep rocking with that and move on. And fix shit too. We're making wild choices.
All right, MSI. I'm not one
Oh.
for rousing speeches, but the captain needs our help. So get in there and fight.
I mean, we can not get involved in this. Yeah, teleport over there. And you, Felix. Drop kick him while he's on the floor. That'll get him up, no? MSI. We good? Think we good. Let's go.
You, ain't feeling jittery, are you? 'Cause I'm not.
Hey, cross-coded.
Comes of
What's
this.
up, buddy?
I'm just real confident.
Speed run. Yeah, apparently it's like 13 minutes.
Captain,
I look forward to being
you
able
have
to
an
watch it.
uncanny talent for complicating my life.
You've disrupted the balance of power. You've upset the natural order of things. You've introduced uncertainty, and there is nothing I despise more than uncertainty.
I saw it shared. I just didn't want to watch it, obviously, until I finished the game. But I look forward to doing so. We're liberating Halcyon, and there's not a damn thing you can do to stop us.
Do you imagine you're leading some grand revolutionary army? The iconoclasts and MSI have put aside their differences and attacked the prison together. I never imagined such a thing would be possible. But here we are. You're nothing but a rabble-rouser. I'm going to put an end to your little rebellion. And then I'm going to have you and your associates arrested.
Oh, really? A single line of text? I'm here for Phineas. Let him go.
You make a nuanced and compelling argument. Here's my rebuttal. No. Dr. Wells is being held in my custody. His cooperation will prove invaluable, even if I have to beat
Phineas
it out
and
of him.
Ferb. What's
All
that?
that's left to do is put
Rings a
down
bell.
this riot, arrest you, and then get on with the bloody business of saving this colony.
Arrest me? I don't enjoy this. No, that's a lie. Don't test me, Sophia. It's bad for your health.
I'm aware of your propensity for violence. Halcyon is a bloodier place because of you. I take no pleasure in this, you know. I simply have no other option. Leaving you alive is too great a risk. Goodbye, Captain.
Minus 100? What? What? Okay. Confusing. Yeah, I've not seen it, whatever it is. Let's talk about this.
Fair enough. I'm giving you exactly one chance to
I see the highlights, yes. Ooh. Wow. Look at that. You need 90 Intimidate, 55 Heavy Weapons, 55 Two-Handed Melee. Fortunately, we have like 120 Persuade. You don't want to die on Tartarus. I'm giving you a chance to walk away.
Interesting that you think I'm going to die here. I believe I'm more than capable of taking you on.
You have absolutely no chance against me, but I love your positive attitude.
So full of confidence as always.
She's stubborn.
If you're trying to make me nervous,
Does my 100 persuasion not work?
I've
Interesting.
devoted my entire life to protecting Halcyon. I'm not afraid to die in the line of duty.
What have you been playing anyway, Coded? Halcyon is collapsing. If protecting his colony was your duty, you've already failed.
Don't you think I know that? Yes, I made mistakes. Costly mistakes. Leaving you alive was the worst of them all. You were always an unknown variable. I tried to recruit you, but you threw your lot in with that madman, Phineas Wells.
Ooh, lots of options here. You were trying to recruit me. You were trying to control me.
You're unpredictable, and you answer to no one but yourself. I couldn't just leave you untethered, roaming the colony as you please, disrupting the natural order of things. You chose to ally yourself with an irrational madman. I gave you a chance to serve the law, and you sided with anarchy.
Anarchy.
Why?
Anarchy. Board's been in power for too long. Halcyon deserves to be free.
Your convictions are admirable, even if they are sorely misplaced.
Anarchy. Anarchy.
I haven't given up on the program yet. You've caused some complications, but I can improvise. I can fix this. I haven't lost control of the labyrinth yet. Our security system is still operational. I can still put a stop to you.
I wouldn't bet on that. Oof. All these options. All these options, and I'm getting, like, none of them. Okay. Interesting, though. Learning a lot. I destroyed your experiments in the Ministry. Your plans are never going to work.
Yes, I'm quite aware of your brazen act of corporate vandalism. By the way, those test subjects you killed, they died in agony.
Uh-huh.
My scientists assure me they can recover the data you've destroyed. You've succeeded in
What is this
temporarily
music?
delaying our research. Nothing more.
Your scientists are lying to you. Their research is critically flawed.
That isn't true. It can't be. You're trying to manipulate me. That experiment was absolutely essential.
None of this
to
is
the
working.
program. My scientists assured me
Is this
they
a
were close to a
conversation boss
breakthrough.
fight?
They gave me their word.
You know I'm right. I can see it in your eyes.
Damn you. You are telling the truth. My scientists have been lying to me, and I was stupid enough to trust them.
Critical hit.
We're going to have to start all over again. All that research, all those experiments. You've set us back decades. I don't see any reason to continue arguing with you.
Oh?
I know when I'm beaten.
Yeah?
The only thing left to do is surrender with dignity.
Bonus.
Congratulations, Captain.
Hey.
You've outplayed me.
Indeed. Conversation
I
boss
accept
fight
your
success.
terms and will return Dr. Wells to your care.
Drop the Honorable Adversary Act and fuck off already.
The fate of the colony is
We
in
did
your
Sekiro.
hands now.
Twice.
I bid
3
you
times?
farewell,
3 times.
Captain.
Fun game. For the most part, fun game at least. Guessing this way. Yeah, played it once, got bad end. Played it again for the good end on New Game Plus. And then played it a third time on hard mode on New Game Plus Plus. And got to final boss, and I've kept the save, but I called it quits. Yeah, already did it on hard, except for, again, final boss. Done Bloodborne too, including DLC. I do kind of want to go back and play it, but I don't know. Every time I start, I've had no problems going back and playing Dark Souls 1 and 3 multiple times, but Bloodborne, I don't know. I enjoyed it. Chairman's key, sure. Chairman's dead, but sure. Hey, Phineas. Amazon Prime Simulator. Oh, Death Stranding.
You don't know how
I don't
glad
know.
I am to see
I don't know. When it's
You must
cheap
have
on
said
PC, I
something to
guess.
get under Akande's skin. She's gone, and I don't think she's coming back. And you lunatic, you broke into the board's own fortress just to rescue one doddering old man. You are absolutely out of your mind.
Yes.
And I can't begin to thank you enough.
Are you kidding? The board never stood a chance against me.
Ah, all in a day's work for you, huh?
Damn right.
You've broken the board's stranglehold on this colony, and you saved my life. But there's still so much we have yet to accomplish. You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated.
Oh. Great. And I was just about to pop open some drinks and celebrate.
I would like nothing more than to celebrate this victory, but we have a serious problem on our hands.
Are we actually not done?
Earth has gone dark. We haven't received a single message in 3 years.
Set
There's
up for
been no
sequel?
communication, no signals, nothing. 2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
Hold on, Doc. Are you telling me the Earth went dark 3 years ago, and the board's just been covering this up?
They've been incredibly effective at concealing the truth. Right now, the only people in the colony who know are standing in this room.
Oof.
You mean we're all alone out here? Really alone?
I'm afraid so, Miss Holcomb. Halcyon is the only home we have left. Returning to Earth is no longer an option.
What happened to Earth?
We're in serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for Halcyon? We can't rely on Earth for support anymore. We've been cut loose. We're entirely on our own.
Alright, we have a lot of work ahead of us. Let's get started.
Yes, we do. You've done a marvelous thing. You've succeeded where anyone else would have failed, including me. We must begin the revival process immediately, starting with the Hope's brightest minds, and then we're going to fix this damn colony, one problem at a time. We're going to need a leader, and I can't imagine a better person for the job than you. What do you say, old friend? Will you help us?
Will we lead everybody? That's kind of the more honest answer, but somebody has to run this colony. I'm the only competent person left.
You won't hear a word of disagreement from me. You're the best thing to ever happen to Halcyon.
Ego
If you want to take
inflating
it upon
massively.
yourself to lead this colony, you have my support. We're not a colony any longer, are we? Our last connection to Earth has been severed, and so we have been set free. Our future is uncertain, and no one knows what tomorrow holds. Exciting, isn't it?
I guess. Wait.
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of history.
I think so. I think it is.
The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the board's authority. But the board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon.
Hell is Sonic
The people
Ball?
of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Between MSI's worker-centric policies and the iconoclast's manpower, Sanjar and Zora were able to rally many of the Terra 2 townships to their cause. MSI's workforce swelled, and the iconoclasts enjoyed a significant surge in their ranks. The board was too distracted by infighting and internal politics to stop MSI from becoming a powerful corporation and a refuge for townships that might have fallen through the cracks. Consumed by paranoia,
Oh,
Lulia
God.
Hagen took Sublight
With the
Salvage
aliens.
in a controversial direction, openly accusing board officials of an extraterrestrial conspiracy.
Poor Lilia.
One day, an accident at the Groundbreaker's docking bay silenced her forever. Time would tell if her replacement could keep the Sublight family together. The collapse of Edgewater left its workers bereft of any purpose in life. Most of them made their way to Adelaide McDevitt's camp, hoping to ingratiate themselves into her favor. Adelaide accepted only a few to her community.
Why only a
The
few?
rest were turned away and likely died of starvation. Nevertheless, Adelaide's camp grew into a well-established town. Adelaide McDevitt refused to cooperate with the ongoing effort to save Halcyon from collapse. A sympathetic deserter stole a copy of her research and delivered it to the Hope's scientists. It is unclear how useful Adelaide's research was. An optimistic estimate suggests her work may have bought Halcyon another few years of survival. Adelaide would never know. She died that winter. Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the Groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers, schooled in her family's traditions.
Okay.
The future of the Groundbreaker.
So they're doing good.
The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the lifetime employment program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon.
Good.
While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs.
Imagine that.
It was a dark time indeed. Life in Halcyon was sobering for Felix Millstone. The grand revolution he dreamed of never came. There was no great awakening for the colony, no celebrations in the streets. There was only the hard, desperate work of trying to repair a broken colony. Felix never had a head for numbers, but if there was labor to be done, he was there to help. Eventually, Felix realized that the work of a revolution was done with two hands. As much as he enjoyed his adventures aboard the Unreliable, the vicar, known as Max, eventually decided that it was time to move on, to live out the life he had.
Still very
sought so
curious
long
about this
to
sixth
create.
crew member that
He
we
knew
never
there were
got.
many in the colony who carried burdens much worse than the ones he had struggled with.
No idea who
And
it'd
he
be.
devoted himself to easing
Maybe
their
we did meet
suffering
them?
wherever he could. He only ever took up arms again to defend the defenseless, unshackled from a lifetime of striving and fighting the universe and himself.
He took his
Vicar
suit off. I
Maximilian
gave him the
Soto
fancy suit.
was finally at peace. Once the matter with the Hope colonists was resolved, Junlei bashfully asked Parvati if she'd like to join her permanently on the Groundbreaker. And Parvati enthusiastically, if somewhat awkwardly, agreed. The stories of her adventures spread across the colony, and Parvati soon found herself the center of attention.
Parvati's
Having served
cool.
as the engineer of a renowned spacecraft, tramp freighters and wildcat miners sought her out by name. And in no time, she was a fixture in the Groundbreaker's
She is, however, very
mechanical
gay,
ecosystem.
and also doesn't like
She
physical
and Junlei
contact,
were never
but
far apart. Nyoka returned to
keep dreaming,
Monarch to
Cross.
take another crack at making a permanent life for herself. She formed the Charon Group, a mercenary outfit of ragtag survivalists and wilderness experts. Anyone in need of a guide,
All
or
right.
just looking to throw back a beer and swap stories, could find her camping on the trail or clearing an infestation. The SAM unit that accompanied
Yeah!
her had awareness of the product line's superior sanitation and maintenance capabilities across what was left of the colony. This led to a boost in SAM unit sales. Did you know that SAM units are the longest-lasting, toughest-acting cleaning solution in Halcyon?
Sam gets the hero
Mr.
pose.
Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it. It was widely suspected that Sophia Akande was the true power behind Chairman Rockwell. However, after the riots on Tartarus, she was never again seen in the colony. Various theories circulated as to her fate. Some believed she boarded an interstellar ship.
So
capable
Rockwell
of
was just a
journeying
puppet
to a distant
anyway.
Colony. Others believe she died trying to escape Tartarus. Some few suggest she fled to Monarch, where she continued to live among a small band of loyalists. There is another theory, which suggests that Sophia's encounter with you changed her, and she deliberately retreated from public view, but continued supporting the colony in secret. When Dr. Wells began reviving the Hope's colonists, he found himself with a sudden windfall of additional supplies and resources,
Huh.
courtesy of an anonymous donor.
Not so bad in the end, maybe?
If Wells knew who his supplier was, he never told a soul. As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. He eventually came to terms with his own past and was able to forgive the mistakes of his younger self by devoting his remaining years to serving the colony. Dr. Wells was able to revive many more scientists and engineers than he first expected.
God, this is going.
Thanks to the additional batch of chemicals you stole from the Ministry. Wells never forgot about the human lives that were lost in acquiring these chemicals. In the end, Dr. Wells was able to save every scientist and engineer aboard the Hope.
Hey, we did it.
Over the next decade, nearly all of the Hope's remaining colonists were successfully revived. Halcyon saw a period of rapid technological and scientific advancement. Breakthroughs in dietary supplements saved the colony from starvation. Geoengineering projects and social reforms began to change the structure and character of
So
the
we
colony.
did it.
Dr. Wells laid the groundwork for the project to save the colony. But
Yeah,
he
I
would
think we
never
got a
live
good
to see
ending.
the fruits of his labor. He passed away a few years later. His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers he revived. Today, Halcyon has stabilized. The people of the colony work hard to adapt to their new circumstances. Nearby colonies send aid and supplies. Life will never be easy in Halcyon, but for the first time in its history, there exists a sense of real, genuine hope about the future.
Yeah.
And what about you? The unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon. You brought an end to the chaos on Tartarus and proved yourself the most capable leader left in the colony. You administered the colony in your own image.
Oof, there's
With
a
the
terrifying
old power
thought.
of the board destroyed, a new government of Halcyon rose with you at its center. With your steady hand, you guided Halcyon through the turbulent years that were to follow, and helped ensure the survival of the colony until the end of your days. No one knows what's happened to Earth,
dictatorship?
and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
And there's credits. Right, okay. Where's the ending where each and everybody bows to your will and smother and die? That's KOTOR 1 Sith ending. That's what that is. Good game, though. Good game. Not too long. Doesn't overstay its welcome. It is... The story is a bit one note. Which gets a little bit old, but... Stardew Valley. Don't own it. Never played it. Never played it. Next game coded is going to be Heart Gold. Good update last month. I heard that, a big one. But yeah, Obsidian did do it again. It's a good game. It's a good game. A little bit easy. That's an opinion I've heard from multiple other people. It's a little bit easy. But, well, first area can be a bit hard, but after that... I mean, I died a few times, but even I turned the difficulty up, and it is what it is. Only on PS4? No, it is also on PC. It's on the Epic Games Store or the Windows Store, or well, Windows Store is part of Xbox Live Game Pass Ultimate, right? Not Steam yet. No, it will be coming to Steam eventually. I don't know when. Does anyone know when? Death Stranding comes to PC. But yeah, well, I mean, it is on PC. It's just whether or not you want to interact with Epic. $40 in your local game store yesterday. Yeah. I mean, this is the PS4 version I'm playing now. In hindsight, I wish I had just got the Game Pass. But... Days Gone, Vampire, and a Red Bull. Long time since I had a Red Bull. Vampire looks interesting. Days Gone rings a bell, but I can't place it. Early summer 2020 for Death Stranding. Okay. a lot of little specific thanks. Interesting. Shout out to my D&D 5th Ed crew. Nice. Of course, there's going to be people, D&D fans in the Obsidian crew, right? Barely bought any PC games. I'm trying to think what came out this year that was... There's multiple thanks there that I just noticed for that 5th Ed. A lot of D&D players filling out those Steam awards. The correct answer was Devil May Cry 5 for every Steam award. Yeah. I'm trying to think what else came out on PC that I played this year. This probably actually needs updating, but... Metal Wolf Chaos, amazing game. Resident Evil 2, classic. Deus Ex Mankind Divided was last year or the year before, I think. Slay the Spire, is that... Which one's that? Is that the roguelike? Yeah, this needs updating. Outer Worlds, Luigi's Mansion 3. Can't think what else. Best game you suck at, you chose Dirt Rally 2. Yeah, I don't know, Stardew Valley seems good, just I don't know how much patience I have for that kind of game. Yeah. Sekiro was this year as well though, right? Yes, I've heard good things about Disco Elysium. I need to look at that myself. Sekiro was this year. Cool. Beat Saber. Looks fun. If I had VR, I'd definitely play that. But I don't. But yeah, I guess tomorrow will be good to start a Pokemon Heart Gold. Also, does anyone know what service... I tried looking earlier and I couldn't find any good answers. But does anyone know what service people use for doing raffles if I'm going to organise this? I aim to have it set up by today, but I couldn't get a definitive answer. Really want to play another Sekiro type game. There's always that Star Wars game. People reckon that's Sekiro-like. I highly doubt it, but... Gleam. Okay, let's have a look at Gleam. It wants me to make an account. Alright. There we go. Special characters. Fucking... Right, got it. I am a streamer. Site name. Want the feeling that FromSoft can only achieve. I don't think you have... No. I don't think you have to log in or anything, and I'd just disable... I mean, I'm not going to want anyone following me on Facebook for this. Don't have a public Facebook. In fact, I deleted Facebook off my phone and shit. Got sick of it. Let's have a look. I feel like I've... entered stuff on Gleam, and I've not had to sign up or anything. I could be wrong. Well, hilariously enough, we have the two people here that would fight for that. But yeah. But yeah, that's Outer Worlds. I missed the end of the credits there, but it is what it is. Let's try and set this up, though. Confirm. Yep. Yep, 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 yep. Tekken 1v1. Pair of you, let's go. Neither of you have played Tekken, right? Dunzo. Log in. Competitions. Skip that shit. How do I... $30 games on Epic, really? Have you just been grabbing all the free shit? Yeah. I just can't be asked getting it. New. There we go. John Wick Hex. I think I've seen that around. Can't remember what Hades is, though. Starts. Sure. Ends. Sure. That'll do it. New game from Supergiant. Again, that rings a bell. What does Supergiant do? Supergiant. Bastion, that's the one I was thinking of. Yeah, Transistor, Pyre. Okay. So, artsy, story heavy. Roguelike dungeon crawler. Interesting. Interesting. Less on the story, yeah? Gameplay's still good though. How to enter. Right, there we go. How do I think I'm gonna have to... This is... I can't work out this shit. Very artsy, very fun, more like a roguelike than story heavy. I think over 15 was minus 10. Oh yeah. Yeah. I remember hearing a lot of people taking advantage of that. Rightly so. Rightly so. Hobby plan. Wait. They want me to pay for their... No, I'm not. Fuck that. Yeah, we're not using Gleam. I'll have to work it out. Worst case scenario, I literally get bits of paper and write them down. It's probably not going to be that complicated. I'll have another another Google around this evening and see if I can work something better out for that. Stardew Valley update is huge. As in file size or just the amount of content? Don't know what to play now for a bit. Could throw on some Sanic. Don't just turn the monitor off. New farm map, 60 items, new monster types, pets, music. Oh yeah, I know it's a one-man jobby. Pretty impressive, to say the least. Could just play a little Ace Combat. Can I do that for a second so that... There we go. Why am I not on the internet? Probably an update, I guess. But yeah, I mean... Bloodborne's literally right there. Definitely played that. Oh, I forgot about Parappa. Good game, good game. Sonic? Let's try. Let's give Sonic a go. Welcome back, cheers. Damn it. Game. Sega! Does that work? I have not seen Sonic Ball. Why is not working? I know it is. I'm trying to get it to capture first. I think I need to close that. And try again. Right. Also, I need the other fucking controller. That'll help. Connect, connect. Sega! Why is it not?